What is up, everyone? Today we're going to do hopefully a funny but informative video. Today we're going to talk about my top 3 places to take a poop when you're traveling, of course. So this could be on motorcycle, in car, it doesn't matter. Just when you're traveling, you're going on a long trip, 400 or 500 miles, you sometimes have to go. Now when I mean top places to go, I mean when you want to have a nice peaceful poop. Now emergencies are totally different. You can go wherever you want. The most common places for people to take their number 2 is pretty much anywhere along the roadside. People tend to go to gas stations, convenience stores, those dreaded pit stops on the side of the road for tourists. Yeah, those places, not very desirable. You don't know what to expect when you go in. You open the door and everybody's using these places. So it could be a huge surprise in there for you, huge smell, huge everything. So let me list to you 3 places that you may or may not have ever thought of going to when you're traveling. So say you find yourself going and you got yourself a little bit of grumble. So you're pulling up into a town, and of course every town's different, so you don't know what to expect. So let's try these places. We'll start going from number 3 back to number 1. So my third best place to do a number 2 and have a peaceful poop is at a dealership. An automotive or whatever. Go find a dealership, and now preferably one that's a little bit more modern. Most dealerships have a bathroom in their waiting room. Some have multiple washrooms. So if you walk into a dealership, they generally have 3 departments: sales, service, and parts. So when you walk in, if anybody ever asks you what you're doing, if it looks like a salesman, say, yeah, I'm here to see service. You take your little turn into the waiting room or wherever and then use the washroom. No one's going to come looking for you. No one's expecting you to come out. Right? So this can be a good spot depending on the time of day. Most customers drop their vehicles off and leave. You'll have a few waiters, but you know what? For the most part, you'll get a good 5 to 10 minute peaceful poop. Now, my favorite peaceful poop place number 2. So when you pull into a town, most cities, and of course depending on the size, like I said, it's different everywhere you go, have malls and shopping. So the second best place to go would be, for me, would be a female clothing store. Any store or department store that's based on the opposite sex of me. It works for women too. Go to a men's clothing store. But it can't be in a mall. Most stores in a mall make you use the mall bathroom, and that's a huge no-no. So find an outlet store, and some examples are like Winners, Bed Bath & Beyond, places like that where more women frequent than men. Go in there, find their washroom. For the 5 or 10% of the men that may be there, all in all, you're going to go into a pretty clean washroom and you're not going to get disturbed. So you could play your video games, go on your social media, whatever you usually do like you do at home. Now, for the number 1 place to do your number 2, and listen carefully because you got to get this right. Number 1 place is a hotel. You want a modern hotel. And here's why. When you go into a hotel, mainly between, the worst times are between 11 and 3. But when you go into a modern hotel, mornings are great, evenings are great. You walk right in through by the front desk, and there's always 90% of the time, 95% of the time, there's a washroom on the main floor. So walk in, walk right by that receptionist desk, take a left or right if you see the sign, and go to that washroom. It's pretty guaranteed that when you walk in, they'll have the automated lights that will light on when you go on, giving you the confidence that no one's been in there. Because those lights are on timers, so if they're off, no one's been in there a while. Most people that go into hotels are going in to check in. They don't want to use the washroom on the floor. They want to use it in their room. So you're pretty guaranteed that that washroom you're in might not have even been used the whole day, and it's clean. There you go. There's my top 3 places to take your peaceful poop. I hope this helps you out in your travels. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.